folks. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne R back with another great technique lesson today. So today we're going to be looking at how we mix chords with scales. So I'm going to show you some good simple open chords and sort of a little scale run. So it's a good skill to get down, and as I said, it's a way of mixing chords and scales together. Now if you do want the tab for this, I'm going to put it up on my Patreon page, so there'll be a link to that in the comments. I'll also put a link in the description, and the way that works, you just click on the link, sign up for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you want to pledge. I can promise you it all generally goes back into the lessons, and it gives you guys access to not only the tab to this tutorial today, it's also got a lot of the chords, lyrics and strumming patterns to everything I've done, you know, the usual stuff with the songs over the past 3 years. So there's a lot of content up there. There's some exclusive videos that aren't on YouTube. There's a lot of videos there from the archive and stuff to coincide with a lot of the technique lessons like this one today. So what you're waiting for, link in the comments, link in the description. If you don't want to do that and you'd like to show some appreciation, I've got a super thanks link that's just under the video there. You can click on that, make a small donation. Again, very much appreciated. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. Now if you are subscribed and you haven't done already, a further way you could help me out and yourselves out by keeping up to date with all the videos is hitting that little notification bell that's somewhere down there. And if you want to, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok, as they always say. I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so I'll just point out that my guitar is in standard tuning for this lesson. Okay, so the first thing we do, the chords we need are going to be a G chord. It's up to you what G you use. I'm personally using the 4-finger G. We're going to need a C, and we're going to need a D. Okay, so on the G chord, we're going to go down, up, down, and then sort of stop it from ringing out. We can do a little slap on the string, so like that if you want to put like a little percussive beat in, which is quite cool. After we've done that, we're going to do this little scale run. So we're going to go on the 3rd fret on the low E string. So we're going to go 3, 5 with the 3rd finger and then slide up to 7. So what we got is 3, 5, slide up to 7, and then we're going to switch to the 1st finger on the A string, play 5, 3rd finger 7, and then switch back to the 1st finger on the D string. That's going to play 5. And take note of that, that note we're actually playing there is a G note. So that's known as a root note. And what we're actually doing with that scale, we're doing a little scale run and sort of resolving it on the root note. So if you put that together, you've got your G chord. Okay, we're going to do that twice. Okay, now we're going to take the C chord, we're going to do the same thing, down, up, down. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the A string. We're going to go 3, 5, slide to 7, 5, 7, that's on the D string, and we're going to resolve it on the G on the 5th fret, and that is it. That's, again, we've got a root note there, which is a C note. So put those two moves together, we've got the G, that repeats, then we've got the C, okay, and then we go to the D chord, we've got the open D. So this little scale run's a little bit different. We're going to play an open D string, 2, 4. We're going to play 2, 4 on the G. And then with the 2nd finger, we're going to grab the 3rd fret on the B string, and that's actually the root note again. So that move, we got the D. And then we're going to go back to the G again. Okay, so a different way that you could play the D, we could do all of these chords as bar chords as well. So you could do, you know, a G major bar chord. We've got the C. If you wanted to do the D bar chord, again off the A string root, and then we could do this scale run, which is exactly the same as the other one. Instead, we could either do the open string thing again, or we could go on the 5th fret, we go 5, 7, slide to 9, 7, 9, that's on the D, and we could resolve it again on the root note, that's the 7th fret on the G. So Okay. Another way that you could play the D chord as well, if you took a C chord, we could actually slide that up a whole step, 2 frets, and add the little pinky on the 5th fret on the top E string, and we could do that scale run again. Okay, and another thing you can do, it's cool to add a little sort of call and response thing in, like I did on the intro. So for example on the G we'd go, but the second time we could go back to the 5th fret on the A and then back to the root note. So okay, and on the D one, all we do is play a 3, 0 and then back to the 3 again. So it's just these little sort of call and response licks that you can add in. So take that, experiment with it, and like I say, it's a good way of mixing chords with scales, so hope you all enjoyed that. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all got something from that. I like to throw these technique lessons out as well as me, sort of song tutorials. I think it's good to get, other skills down as well, other than just, learning songs and putting chords together. It's good to learn scales, and I do a lot of blues lessons and things like that. So as I said, this is just a cool way of mixing some basic open chords with a little scale run. So it's a good sort of technique to get down. So as I said, hope you all dug that. As I said in the intro, thanks for the continued support. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed. If you haven't done already, please hit that little notification bell so you can keep up to date with all the videos that are put out. The Patreon thing, I am going to post the tab up for this lesson today, as well as all the other stuff that's already up there from the past 3 years. So there's a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. I've got the super thanks link if you'd like to make a small donation. Again, very much appreciated. Do apologise for all this pointing. And another way you guys could help me out, I always say word of mouth is a powerful thing. This doesn't cost you a penny. So if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues. Anyone plays guitar, please point them in my direction. So that just leaves me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, maybe morning, day, night, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all for lesson very soon. Take care.